Check. This TV stuff is all new to me. So, all right, Coach Richardson in 3, 2, and 1. We are here at North-South Practice over on the north side, and we're joined by Coach Keith Richardson, the longtime director of this event. And first of all, thank you for the great weather today. It's turned very nice. Hopefully it'll stay this way the rest of the week. Been another great week down here at the beach.
It's really been good, and by all standards, this has been a pretty mild week for us. We have had some extremely cold weather, but it's been cold, it's been windy, but it's been dry, and that's a big thing here, and kids have handled it well, and we've had a good week so far.
Every year I ask you get an impression about the players that you bring in, the 88 players. There's different characters and different characteristics. What about this year's group? How would you summarize the 88 you've got here?
First thing I'd say about them is that they come in here and their attitude has been tremendous. They've been so cooperative, they've been so polite, that it's just hard to believe that this many kids could be that nice away from home. I give our parents a lot of credit for it. I give our coaches that selected them credit for picking good kids. But they're very athletic, but they're also good people.
Now, we've got a lot of things coming up the rest of the week leading up to the game at 12:30 on Saturday. Let's begin with tomorrow, the annual shopping spree. The players get a chance to get together with some kids from the Myrtle Beach area and show them a good time.
Well, Phil, we started back a few years ago when we really got involved in the game. We just said, let's make it an event. Instead of just a game, let's make an event out of it. And the shopping trip turned out to be one of the highlights. And I think it's very, very positive with our kids because they're helping a disadvantaged kid have a little bit better Christmas. But when you really think about it, we've probably got some disadvantaged football players here that could use some help like that too. Mm-hmm. And for see them all go out and help a youngster, it's just very rewarding.
All right, and then on Friday night, the first induction class for the high school football coaches in South Carolina. We've got a Hall of Fame for coaches in general. This is strictly for the football coaches. You're one that's going in, so congratulations on that. But what does it mean to you as a longtime coach in our state to have this particular Hall of Fame just for football coaches?
Well, I think it's, as we go through maturation of all the things that are happening in sports and all, I think it's very positive that a specific group have their own Hall of Fame. Our Coaches Association has one for all sports, mm-hmm. But I think the football coaches wanted to go a step further and recognize just purely football coaches, and I give them a lot of credit for that because, it's not easy to do that. It's not cheap. It costs a lot of money, and they've gone out and raised funds to do this, and I salute them for it.
And what a group. You're in it, and of course John McKissick and Paul Chapman and Pinky Babb and so many other great coaches that have come through our state.
When they called me and told me that I would be in that class, it was a great feeling. But then when I saw the names there, I said, how did I get there? Mm-hmm. It humbles you. A lot of those people were idols of mine. I actually played against Coach Babb's team. Mm-hmm. I actually played against them, and they were legendary then. And of course, I worked with Coach Varner for years and had great respect for him. So I'm just truly overwhelmed by being included.
And it's a great group. I should mention Willie Varner as well, of course, among the guys going in. And then halftime of the game on Saturday, the naming of Mr. Football, 5 outstanding finalists for that award. I know that's an event that you're particularly proud of, and it looks like you've got a great group to choose from again this year.
Well, I am proud of it from a standpoint that the idea of Mr. Football originated down here with the North-South Game Committee. Back when Coach Doug Shaw, who's being inducted, also put together a group to bring this game to Myrtle Beach. And it's been here ever since. But I think that's important because it ties all that back together. And you do a lot of this. You do a lot of talking about football in South Carolina and the caliber of coaches and play and that sort of thing. And I think this further highlights it.
No question about that. And finally, Touchstone Energy wrapping up year 2 with their involvement in the game, and what a difference they've made with what you're able to do.
Well, I think the main thing, beside them helping us financially, the main thing is they're concentrating on getting the message out of what we're doing here, of publicizing what we're trying to do for kids and coaches and our schools around the state through this game. And we're extremely excited about having them and what they have brought to us, and just very thankful.
Coach, we thank you very much. It's been a great week here. Good luck the rest of the week, and enjoy Friday night.
Thank you for your help, too.
Okay.